This is not to say that men don't have their share of responsibility in this. After all, they inadvertently allow themselves to be trained in this way. However, if women can come to appreciate how they may be perversely incentivizing male anger, it will go a long way toward reducing unnecessary relationship conflict. Now, I am by no means a perfect person. However, in the last 10 years, I can count the number of times I've raised my voice on one hand. I was in a long-term relationship many years ago, and I remember having a lot of trouble getting through to her. And this was really puzzling to me because I know that I'm actually an exceptional communicator. However, when I brought certain issues to her attention, for whatever reason, when the conversation was over, she'd just go back to doing whatever it was that she was doing before. And in the beginning, I just assumed that this was my fault, that I hadn't yet used the right words. Therefore, the solution was to try again and to communicate more clearly and effectively than before. And I did try again. Many times. Not only that, I used all the various communication strategies and psychological tactics I had at my disposal, and none of them worked. Until one day, I lost my temper, and I yelled and screamed at her. And guess what happened? And it was at this point that I realized that I had to take myself out of that relationship. You have to understand that the vast majority of men don't escalate to anger immediately, and you should just leave any man who does. Now, if a man, for whatever reason, can't seem to get through to his woman, he will either escalate, collapse, or leave. There are no other options. Does this mean that you simply have to cater to men's every desire? Absolutely not. However, it does mean you should take respectful requests from the men in your life seriously. Failure to do this functionally ensures that you will experience more and more conflict in your relationship until you end up either with the defeated shell of your man's former self or alone.